Hey guys, it is B here from USBC Reviews, and today I am reviewing the brand new live action movie of Beauty and the Beast. Now let me just quickly say this before I actually start the review. I do really like the animated movie, and obviously I think that the animated movie is a little bit better than this one. Not to say that this one's bad because it is not, but I do think that the animated one is just a little bit better. But so let's get into the good stuff. So let me just quickly say this. Dan Stevens as the Beast was pretty good, but once he transformed back into a human, he looked kind of like he looked a lot like some type of like surfer guy, kind of like a surfer guy stereotype that you would find in movies. Um, More than like an actual prince, and I found that really funny, but I do think that he did a pretty good job as the voice. He did sound kind of like, rugged and stuff. So yeah, so I do think that he did a pretty good job as the Beast. And obviously Emma Watson as Belle, I do think is very good. I was surprised actually by her performance because I wasn't sure how well she could really sing in a lot of the like musical numbers and stuff. And I thought that she did very well in those parts. One thing that I do feel really bad about though is that a lot of people were saying that they weren't big fans of Emma Watson as Belle, and my mom did actually say that, and the way that she said it though, I do feel like really bad for Emma Watson because I do like her as an actress quite a bit. I liked her in quite a few movies, not just the Harry Potter movies. But my mom was pretty much like, oh yeah, I don't think that she was the best Belle, mainly because when I see her, I see Hermione. And I felt, obviously really bad for Emma Watson because there are a lot of actors and actresses out there like that it's like, once they're in something for a long time, or like a TV show, or a lot of movies, sequels, then pretty much it's like, oh yeah, you're only this guy from this movie. Just like like a really good example that I brought up was kind of like Hugh Jackman in the X-Men movies. Not a lot of people talk about his the other movies that he's in, which I think that some of the other movies that he was in aren't too bad. It depends on which movie he's in. I can't think of too many right now off the top of my head, but yeah, I think that Hugh Jackman was a very big example of that, because whenever someone sees Hugh Jackman, they're like, oh, it's Wolverine. So I do obviously feel quite bad for Emma Watson as that. Josh Gad as LeFou, he sounded like LeFou, so that was kind of cool. But I mean, he didn't really. I mean, he looked like um him too, but I don't know. I just kind of had a problem with him playing LeFou. I don't know what it was. I was just like, he's doing a good job, but not sure how much I like it. But yeah, so I think that the guy that plays Gaston is pretty good too. He wasn't horrible, but now kind of like to get away from the actors. Let's actually talk about pretty much most of the movie. And I think that probably the best parts of this entire movie is just the cinematography. A lot of the shots are lined up very nicely. A lot of like the animation for what they used was done obviously really well. Because this is pretty much another hit for the Disney live action remakes. A lot of people love The Jungle Book. I think that it was pretty good, but I honestly think that my favorite one is Pete's Dragon. Again, I hear like no one talking about Pete's Dragon anymore. When it first out, I heard no one talking about it either. And I felt really bad because Pete's Dragon was probably my second favorite movie of last year. I thought that it was very good. It held up to the original movie very well as well. Also, and I thought that the story was fun. It was very good. It was a movie that you don't just watch once and think, okay, this is kind of boring. I think that it was a good movie, but, I'm not going to watch it again. No. I'm very glad that they actually did add it on Netflix because I can't really, like, buy it right now. I'm probably gonna have to ask for it for like my birthday or something. But I'm so glad that they added that on Netflix. And I was just like, oh wait, they added that? That's amazing. So yeah. So very happy about that. And I think that there was like really probably one very good shot in this entire movie that I thought was just absolutely pretty much like fantastic. And that is when anyone like for like walks into the castle first off. They put the camera exactly where it should be. They made sure that it was there. They made sure that it was staying there, and kind of like stuff like that. Um, but so yeah, so I thought that the cinematography was amazing in this, and I also would like to say that even though that I'm not the biggest fan of Beauty and the Beast, I do know someone that that is their favorite Disney movie, and I think that they will be quite pleased with this when they go and see it. I honestly was quite pleased. I like a lot of the Disney live action remakes. Again, I did like the Jungle Book quite a bit, but I think that Pete's Dragon was better. But yeah. So overall, I'm going to give Beauty and the Beast a B. A B. That's pretty much it. Not a B plus. But I do think that it was very well. I don't think that there was really anything else that they could have done. And it wasn't the acting that was bad. Um, or anything like that. It wasn't the cinematography that was bad. It's just that it's not really going to be a perfect movie. It's not going to be like a perfect movie for me. So I gave it a B because I think that it's very well. I'm going to give them a obviously pretty good grade on it. So yeah. And let me just quickly say this. Expect a review up probably I don't know, very soon for not only the new Netflix Marvel TV show Iron Fist, but do also expect a review, a collaboration review with Cat in the Hat of Rock Dodge. So yeah, so those two are going to be very fun. I have to go watch some Iron Fist because I think that I've seen like the first 30 minutes of the first episode, so I still got a ways to go. So don't expect that review for like a week, for a couple of days or a week or something. Not gonna get it done today, but yeah. So I'm B from USBC Reviews and Gaming, and if you did like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to USBC Gaming. You know what? I didn't say this in my last video, but comment down below if there is a certain movie that you would like me to see or review, because I would just like to point this out. I am not going to be seeing too many movies until Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and the reason why I say that is just because there aren't really many that I actually want to see. Like, I'm not one of those guys that's going to go out of his way to make sure that I get a review for literally every movie that comes out. I go see movies that I want to see because I like movies. I have a very good, understanding of the way that directors do stuff, the way that actors feel in a lot of movies, and I think that it is probably one of my favorite art forms, but I'm not going to go out of my way to see every single one. So, I might get around to reviewing some of the ones on my shelf. Probably I have two more reviews coming out this month, and then I'll probably have a couple coming out next month that aren't going to be in the theaters, but hopefully that's understandable. But anyways, I will see you all later. Goodbye.